So guess where we're headed today? We're headed to Stowe, Vermont, which was settled in 1763, quite some time ago. Fast forward a couple hundred years, or less probably, and we're going to see the Trapp family lodge. We grew up, or well, my kids did, watching the Sound of Music, of course, and all of the characters, and Liesel and Rolf, and Rolf wasn't one of the kids, but anyway, what's your thoughts about Sound of Music growing up with it?
I don't know. I have very special memories watching the movie, so it's very nostalgic for me. It's very different from what actually happened, though, which was a little bit sad to find out, but I guess it's good to know the truth.
Right. Lauren had a thing for Rolf.
When I was like 4 or 5 years old, I had an imaginary boyfriend named Rolf.
Turns out in the movie they changed all the names of the Von Trapp family. I'm not sure why, to protect the innocent. I don't think so, but must be, I don't know. Anyway, they did. And I remember when Lauren was very little, we would go to a park with a gazebo, and we would do that song, I am 16 going. You could sing it better. Anyway, I would help her dance around, run around the gazebo on the benches all the way around. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that movie and know that part. Anyway, we are going there. We're going to see how much we can actually see, if we can go in, because we're not staying there. I think they like to just have guests go in. We'll see if we can get in there. And I don't know if there's any area I can fly the drone to get up high and see what it looks like. The foliage should be beautiful over there. So hang on, here we go. Here we are in Stowe. We made it. So Stowe used to be, quite a few years ago, had an international tennis competition. I can't remember the name of the event, but it was here for many years, and then it just kind of stopped. Actually surprised at the traffic. Usually, maybe because it's a weekday, this traffic would be backed up for a mile or so, both directions, with official leaf peepers. A lot of nice little touristy stop-in areas for coffee shops, clothing. Here's the world-famous kissing bridge. I don't know if it's world-famous.
I don't see anybody kissing in there.
Oh, man. Stowe is very restrictive of a lot of things. It's hard to find McDonald's because they've disguised it so it doesn't look like the typical McDonald's. Probably other stores as well. There's a ski area here in Stowe, Smuggler's Notch. Smuggler's Notch is notorious for tractor trailers trying to go through there because they can't make it. It's too windy, too tight of turns. Pretty big fine if they do it. Trapp Family Lodge. It's fun to think of them the first time they ever came up here. It's said that they bought the property here in Vermont because it reminded them of their homeland, Austria. I wonder if there's any YouTubers subscribers that are from Austria. Definitely heading uphill, so you know there'll be a view once you get up there. Sheep.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Welcome day visitors, so I guess we can visit. I'd like to just give a little backdrop of history to the Trapp family lodge. In 1938, the von Trapp family actually left Austria, and over a period of a few years, they came to the United States. And this is right out of the brochure that they have at Trapp Family Lodge, so you can read about it online if you'd like. But in the early 1940s, the von Trapp family toured the United States as the Trapp family singers, before eventually settling in Stowe, Vermont, to an enchanted farm with sweeping mountain vistas, as you can see here, reminiscent of their beloved Austria. In the summer of 1950, they began welcoming guests to a rustic 27-room family home lodge. After a devastating fire in 1980, the original structure was replaced by the new Trapp family lodge, a striking 96-room alpine lodge situated on 2,500 acres, offering magnificent indoor and outdoor resort amenities. The entire property is owned and operated by the von Trapp family. You can learn all about the von Trapp family history by reading more in the brochures if you'd like. I do remember as a child going to the original one way back with my folks, and just was amazed at what it looked like then. And the new one is it is much more grand, and it really does give that kind of an Austrian, even though I've been to Germany, never been to Austria, but it does give that flavor of a look. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this.